Hey there. So this month we have been talking about childhood milestones. And if you saw our last blog, it's about how milestones are more than just for babies. These milestones actually set the foundation for your child as they grow, learn, and develop. So we want to see your children hit their milestones on time and in the correct order. So what we mean by this is that we want to actually hit them. We don't want to skip any milestones. You may have seen that crawling was removed from the list of required milestones. However, crawling is super important because we know that this is how our brain creates cross patterning and how our brain develops and how it's going to help us with reading and visualization and critical thinking skills in our later childhood years, teen years, and adult years. So we absolutely want to make sure that our child is crawling in a cross crawl pattern. And this is going to be crucial for reading readiness, as well as walking and other things. Now, it is important to note that if your child skips crawling, they will walk because the brain is wired to be upright and walking forward. Our brain is always going to prioritize that. So walking comes after crawling. And the next big one we want to see after walking is language. Now, some kids might start talking before they walk, but what we really want to see is we want them to walk before they start talking. This is how the brain develops and how it's meant to develop so that we have all the right connections in the right order at the right time. This is going to build readiness for reading, for school, and moving into the school environment. We have school starting. My kids started already in August, but some of your kids are starting in September. So if you're getting into kindergarten, first grade, and they're really struggling, there might have been something going on in their childhood. Maybe they didn't crawl very long, or they skipped it, did not have a good cross crawl, or talking, walking were kind of at the same time, or they're talking early. All these things really do make a difference as we reach our school years and into adulthood. So if you do have older kids and you're like, well, we're past that point, what do? We actually can assess for these things. So Dr. Steph and I do screenings. We check on how your child's brain is communicating side to side, how their brain is communicating with their body, and really tease out any areas that they just need a little help with. And our goal with chiropractic care is to help integrate those things better. Now, your child has a foundation, and we want to work with it, and we want to make them reach their full potential. We're not necessarily looking for things that are wrong, because your child is absolutely perfect how they are. We just want them to reach their full potential. This is going to look different than behavioral therapies. It's just a little different approach. Usually kids really enjoy coming to get adjusted. It's really working with what they have, building them up, building their confidence, and helping them know that they're amazing, their body is amazing, and their body and their brain is going to do all the work given the chance. So we'll put a link in the comments. You can schedule a phone consultation. Those are free of charge. You'll talk to me or Dr. Steph on the phone, get an idea of what's going on with your kiddo and how chiropractic can help. And you guys, we really see kids catch up on their milestones, whether they're babies and they're not crawling, or they're older and they're struggling with reading or behavior in the classroom. We really start to see changes in weeks or months, kind of depending on the extent of what's going on and how old the child is. So let's get your child checked, see how we can help, and watch them thrive this school year. So excited to meet you.